Talk about James Cage White. Shout outs to our very lovely boy.
I like it.
I like it. Very cool, very swag. You could get a shirt at Very Cool, Very Swag.
This is a banana. I like it.
I like it.
I eat banana as reward. Very yummy.
Very good. I like apple. I'm gonna show you because you don't know what's happening.
I just zoned out.
Okay, but speaking of the Eastern lands where our good friend James Cage White is from, we're gonna talk about an island where my ancestors are from called Japan, right?
Interesting.
So they're preparing to reopen. Japan. Yeah, have you heard of it? You might have heard of it. It's where they have vending machines of dirty underwear. They have noodles called ramen, and they have anime.
Sounds fun.
They have amusement parks there, and they're gonna start to reopen. They've been closed since February, and everyone's kind of like basically not even enjoying their lives right now. They're like, I'm not even gonna go to Disneyland because I'm scared. But they said, well, we are gonna open, and all of these theme parks in Tokyo have been hit pretty hard, like Disney Sea, Disneyland, Universal Studios.
They got 2 Disneys over there?
Disney Sea, I guess it's like their SeaWorld.
Oh, it's like a SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they have killer whales doing dances and stuff though, but yeah.
It's just regular fish.
Yeah. Because they're like, no, we eat them. We don't, no.
Rescue
It's a big restaurant. Disney seafood.
This is yellowtail.
This is, and I can make that joke because I'm Japanese, bitch. But what they're asking for is they have guidelines, right? And if y'all thought that Japanese people were very calm and quiet, they're gonna be even more calm and quiet because now they're asked not to only scream on thrill rides, but also in shows and everything.
So they're not allowed to scream?
At all.
That's not fun.
They already don't scream. Have you been to Disneyland Tokyo?
No, I've never.
We went on the ride.
Quietest roller coaster you'll ever.
So it's like you're going through everyone. You just.
For real?
Like, I feel like me and Bart, Gio, and Tiff are the only ones going. Wah!
Like this?
Everyone's like, what the fuck, you barbarian?
Nobody was giggling or anything. Nah.
So opposite to the States, like the way that they try to, it's kind of like, my mom calls it like trash from humans. It's not translated very well, but like, so introverts probably know this more than extroverts, but like you get too emotionally exhausted by other people's energy, right? So out there, it's kind of like, just like your hygiene and your smell and all these other things, like you also want to refrain from like being too much around people and riling them up. So like that goes with noise and talking too loud and like all these other things that might affect people around you.
Is that why all the Japanese girls laugh like this?
Exactly, they cover up, they don't want, so it's not just expressions of positivity, but also expressions of sadness and everything. It's like, that's why they have cry rooms or something. You do these things.
Oh,
like,
dude, I gotta go to Japan.
You should. It's very calming.
Yeah.
It's fun. Perfect for people who are introverted and you love ASMR and things like that because they pay attention to those details.
Shit.
But when it comes to an American who just wants to go, whoa, right? You look around and you're like, what's wrong with y'all?
Right.
So that now, plus the COVID, what's happening is like, now when you're on rides, you gotta wear the masks, and then cheering and all those things, you're just spraying all this shit into the air.
Yeah.
You're on the roller coaster too, so you're literally just going.
And the people in the front, and it's going out in the video.
You know how they say no crying in the club? I feel like that was to me because every time I go into a club, I don't go very often, but like it, like you start crying. Yeah, I can't help it. Like it's too much energy, and I just start crying.
What? Are you serious?
I swear to fuck, I can't go to clubs.
The most happiest place on
That's so
earth.
weird.
Last year on my birthday, I went to my favorite karaoke club, but usually I go to in the middle of the week, like on a Wednesday when it's kind of, low key. But this year it fell on a Saturday. We went, I stepped in the karaoke, someone was like, oops, and I was like, are you
serious?
Or they're singing bad too?
Loud. Yeah, the whole crowd, they were all singing and the stereo was right here in the speakers. And I had to move my birthday party.
Like a baby when you scared, he just starts crying.
A baby's like, it's too loud! Oh!
That is not even logical. I'm like, logically I know I shouldn't cry just because it's loud, but it's just like purely emotion. There's too much energy and vibrations. and it just starts going out. I wish I could turn it off. It's fucking weird. I know. I wish there was other people that are like, me too, but
I
no.
know, I get it. I mean, I feel safe in the club for some reason. Like the noise makes it feel like you're like encapsulated in like this like energy, and you're like,
I don't like that.
But at my apartment, like when I used to live at apartments, like fucking hate apartments now. Like I never grew up living in an apartment. I grew up in a house, but when I moved out on my own in an apartment, like I don't know, I couldn't handle like hearing my neighbors, and that was just something that I didn't know was a thing. And like fucking like their bass.
I like it because it feels like someone's home.
Their garage opening. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think maybe I've moved by people like you, because when I was playing TV, not even that loud, it was like 8 o'clock at night, right? And then I was just like, I had like subwoofers, and my next door neighbors come and they're like, hey, we can't hear ourselves read. You got subwoofers, dude. But I was like,
low vibration travels far, dude.
The bass,
But they're like complaining that they can't hear themselves read.
That's the funniest complaint though.
I can't hear my own voice.
They're fucking with their books crying like Nikki because of the bass.
There is this dude that next to us that goes, there's a parking lot next to our condo, and he blasts his music like it's a fucking concert, and it drives me crazy, but that doesn't make me cry. Like concerts, for some reason, they don't make me cry. If someone's performing, it's like the crowd is all paying attention here, but when it's chaotic and everyone's around each other, and then like the music is piling on top of that.
So you can be at a club, let's say you had your own section.
Yes, the lounge clubs.
Okay.
I'm okay with like, if there was like a jazz singer and like this loungy.
I'm talking about a club, but you
like Vegas club,
yeah,
but you get
pay
a
for bottle
table
service because you have your own air.
I could do that. I could maybe do that if it's away from the speakers. Like, if it's like,
but she's gonna cry on the way to the table, though.
Yeah, or going to the bathroom.
Hold it. If I knew there was somewhere safe to go, I'm like, okay, I can make it.
Well, the strip club was pretty loud when we went, but it's more orderly.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
So it's would you be cool with the club if it was empty? Like there's no people.
I mean,
is it the amount of people and body and commotion?
It's the amount of noise.
Oh, it's just purely noise.
Purely noise.
So for you, loud noise is just too much. You gotta get the hell out.
And like chaos. Yeah, just
What if
chaos.
what if
It's
it was
not organized noise. It's like. It's not orderly. Like a concert's like we're all watching that and we're all cheering for that. I could be at a baseball game or a football game and we're all cheering for that thing. But when it's all around you and there's like so much
Your
chaos.
sensories are
you like
just
jointed
overload.
energy.
Yeah.
So it's like in sync. Like if people are cheering together.
One of their concerts.
For a concert or whatever. Yeah.
What about a 3rd grade band where everyone's just playing their own shit? They're trying to play together, but they're not together.
But when they're always just warming up.
I know. A 3rd grade band.
I'll have to get back to you on that one. Let me know when Taika's in 3rd grade.
Nikki's in the auditorium like, no, Taika, stop!
Just like crying. It's good.
Pushing over little kids. Make it stop, please.
The next level thing that I thought was pretty nuts is like, so for meet and greets, you know how you go to like Disneyland and you could get an autograph from like Mickey and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
So they're not allowing any more hugging.
Oh.
No more shouting when you see your celebrity. Mickey or Goofy or whatever.
Are they gonna wear masks too, Mickey and Goofy?
That would be fucking hilarious,
They gotta
dude.
promote the image, right? They gotta.
Isn't that like when
Good
kids?
health.
That's like a natural instinct. Like how are they gonna shut the kids up?
That's hard. Maybe that's like what they teach them. That's like shut the fuck up.
I don't know how they do it, but all the Japanese kids out there form a line like a good military.
Oh, they're already scared of their parents. The dad just goes.
And then they go, and then you see a line. But they also used to wearing face masks, so I don't think that would be too weird. And then I do think that, like, low-key, though, they're kind of trolls out there, so everybody, like, the mascots would wear the face masks and all that.
That'd be cool.
I just feel like a natural instinct on a ride is to scream.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You can't contain it.
I've been on rides where, or like I was in line, and you know the one that's like the captain ship? And they just,
Oh, I love that.
and we saw someone throw up. And then you just see it come down, and it goes like, not the same people, just the people, all the people, and you just start hearing screaming like that. So I'm like, that I get how you can spread germs.
It reminds me of the Sandlot.
Huh?
It reminds me of the Sandlot.
All right, when they do the spinny, and then they had chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
A virus by a regular roller coaster by yelling.
Well, I guess like if you like talk or something, it's supposed to be it's in the air particles, and then now it goes directly to the person. It's like force feeding.
It's science.
Yeah, you're moving forward into the germs of the person in front of you.
Or if you're in a teacup ride, you're just spinning it within your friends, and you're going woo.
But if you're wearing a mask and you're like, ah, it's like covered.
Sure. But have you ever had someone in the front seat like spit out and it comes right into the back seat of the car?
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
I think it's probably like that.
I've done that before. I landed back on my own stuff. I landed on my shoulder. I was like,
When you don't give it enough force, it goes.
yeah.
You really gotta master that.
Yeah, I was going too fast, maybe.
I don't know. I prefer just letting it all out though. Like if I go on a roller coaster, I gotta just express and then scream and then I don't know.
You know what? Come to think of it, I think I'm a silent roller coaster rider.
I am too.
I think I'm more of a. And I'm just enjoying it.
You're just afraid. So
I'm afraid.
Bart's not even on the roller coaster. He's just silent because he's watching everyone like y'all are crazy.
I'm afraid, so I'm just like.
I'll do like a shit on the but once we go down, I'm like, maybe like a quick whoop, and then I'm good.
Don't you feel more of the G-force when you don't scream?
Really?
I started screaming because I was like, this is way more enjoyable because without screaming, I feel like I'm gonna die.
Sounds like you're talking about sex.
Oh, that's true.